What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Manny to the Max, and I'm here to give you guys another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on Undertone. So overall, I thought this movie was okay. Few things I did like, few things I didn't like. So let's go ahead and jump right in. As far as the stuff that I did like, I do like how they played with the idea of sound and the heavy emphasis that the movie placed on the sounds around the characters and what the characters were listening to, how that translated to us as the viewers. I thought that was done pretty well for the most part. The other thing that I liked was within the plot, there was kind of two plots going on at the same time. So the two main people in the movie run a podcast where they talk about scary stuff and creepy stuff, and they have one of them who we don't physically see in the movie, but we hear his voice. He was emailed these random audio files by no one knows who, and there's 10 of the files, and so throughout the movie they're slowly listening to each one throughout the movie. And so they're trying to figure out what's going on in the audio files. And the other plot that's going on is the character that we do see, she's taking care of her sick mom. Her mom is pretty much at the end of her life. And so she's basically, trying to take care of her the best way she can. But there's things going on in the house, lights turning on by themselves. She's like thinking she's hearing her mother speak and stuff like that. So you got those two things going on. But I do like the fact that the two hosts, I like how they interacted. I specifically like the disagreements that they would have kind of throughout the movie, where the guy is much more of a believer of like the supernatural and stuff like that, but she's kind of more so skeptical of that kind of stuff. So there's certain points in the movie where he's like, oh my God, like this is real, I'm telling you, I'm super serial. And she's like, no, you're crazy, this is a coincidence, it's not that serious, that sort of thing. So I like how they played with the whole disagreements between the two of them. The other thing I did like, going back to the plot about the audio files, I like how they're trying to unravel that mystery and trying to figure out what happens and that whole thing. I did like that. As far as the stuff I didn't like about the movie, the plot with her and her mom, I didn't really care for too much. It kind of just, I don't know, it seemed like they could have maybe either just left that out of the movie completely or maybe did it a different way, but I personally didn't really care about that part of the movie. The other thing I didn't like, the only thing with the sound I didn't like that they did in this movie was some of the sounds were way too loud, and it seems like they were trying to do the whole, let's do a jump scare but with just noise, and it got really annoying really fast. I wish they didn't do that. Because like I said before, other than that, the sound stuff in the movie was pretty good. But that part, I wasn't really feeling that. The other thing I didn't like was they did weird stuff with the directing at certain scenes. They would flip the camera vertical. Like there was one scene where she's laying down in the bed, but it's not horizontal. The camera, the viewer is looking at her vertically. And I thought that was just kind of silly. They did it a few times throughout the movie, and I didn't like it. To me, it just didn't really serve a purpose. It was just kind of useless in my opinion. And the other thing I didn't like was the ending. I did not like how this movie ended. It didn't make any sense. It felt kind of rushed and abrupt. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. If any of you have seen this movie, please leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Manny to the Max. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys around.